Welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Kayla and I am a busy homeschooling mom by day and an eBay reseller and content creator by night. I started selling online about 2 years ago as a part-time side hustle, and I now have a top-rated eBay store sending out on average of $10,000 a month in goods, all from sourcing used items at places like yard sales and thrift stores. Now, I have increased my sales by 10% in the past 2 weeks, and I'm about to give you guys an inside look. Now, make sure you stick around because I put together an awesome reseller giveaway that comes complete with a Rolo printer. I don't even have a Rolo printer. A professional photography light and shipping scale to give you everything you need to get started reselling yourself or simply upgrade your own, or you can feel free to flip it online. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have heard about expensive cross-listing software. Now, for those of you that don't know, cross-listing essentially takes your items from one platform, in my case eBay, and transports them onto one or more other platforms, all from one convenient location. Now, I have turned down opportunities to work with multiple other cross-listing platforms because I wasn't sure if the monthly fees were really worth it. I mean, we're talking up to $70 a month to simply cross-list your item, and another $30 if you want to share your closet, for example, on Poshmark. Then I hear about this amazing extension called FLYP that provides all of these services free of charge. Like, actually free. Not free for a month or free for your first 6 months. No credit card required. Absolutely 100% free. I did not believe this myself because most of the time, if it is too good to be true, it's because it is. So I actually met with the owner of FLYP, and let me tell you guys, it's actually free. There's no plans to charge in the future. It's just free. So after using this service for myself for the past 2 weeks, I'm proud to say that I have partnered with FLYP for this video. Now, if after watching this video you find yourself wanting to give FLYP a risk-free trial, then simply click the link down in my description box below and you will also automatically be entered to win the awesome reseller giveaway. Now, this is an actual software, not to be mistaken for the FLYP app, which handles a paid consignor service. This is simply a desktop extension. Now, let's take a look at how to use FLYP, and then I will show you guys an inside look at my numbers and what FLYP has done for them. So once you've logged into FLYP and connected all of your platforms, your interface will look something like what mine looks like right now. You can see here that it has existing inventory that I have cross-listed or sold, and you see the 3 main tabs here are the cross-lister, the sharer, and analytics, which we will get to in a minute. We're going to start here at the cross-listing portion. We're going to tap new items. On the side here, you can see all of the platforms. The ones I have connected are Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, and Facebook. Etsy, Depop, and Shopify are in the works. So you have 2 different options for importing your items. You can list directly to the FLYP interface here and just simply drag and drop your images and do a listing as you normally would. For the sake of this video and for most of you watching, I know we do a lot of eBay. So I'm gonna go right here to this import from tab and I'm going to choose eBay. It takes just a second to pull up your items. So here we have some options to choose from. I'm just gonna go ahead and select this Biketober Fest t-shirt and hit import. It just takes a second. I'm not gonna fast forward. Look, I didn't even get to finish my sentence. It's that fast. Now, if you wanna upload 20 at a time, it does take longer. As you all can see here, all of this information was auto-populated for me. Then you just go to the side over here and you choose what platform you want to cross-list it on. So let's just start with Poshmark. And you'll see that it has the title already there for me. The description is filled out. The brand often carries over as well, but if it's a less heard of brand or you didn't input it onto eBay, it will not. But thankfully, most of these are optional choices. It imports the color. It even does the custom SKU label, which is where I have my items stored. And I also input my cost of goods in the SKU line too, so I can always remember what I paid. Now, the only thing that doesn't auto import for you are the categories and the sizing, and that's because each platform uses different ways of categorizing their items. So you simply just add the category. Here we know it's a men's shirt. Then you go to subcategory and we'll do t-shirt. It is a US size, extra large. And then we're just gonna hit list on Poshmark, and it is actually that easy. Let me move myself so you can see the loading symbol here. It says it takes up to 30 seconds, but I've never had it actually do so. So now here you can see it's listed. Over here there's a check mark showing it's listed, and also down at the bottom it will show you that your item is listed also. Now we're just going to go and immediately hit Mercari, and we're going to list the same item on Mercari. So we're just going to tap not sure for the brand. So you can either scroll through the categories on these, or you can just type in a quick description like men's shirt. We know this is a t-shirt, and we already know this is a size extra large. We definitely want the buyer to pay for shipping. It auto-populated the weight for me as well. So we're gonna do first class male and list on Mercari. And it'll just take a couple seconds. I'm not going to fast forward it so you can see just how long it actually takes. It takes less than a minute to cross list on 2 platforms. So there you go, it's already finished. And now this item is listed in 3 different places. Okay, cha-ching, the Biketoberfest shirt just sold. We'll pretend on Poshmark. I don't wanna have to go to eBay or Mercari and delist this item. So you simply just go back to your main Crosslister window. You can type it in the search bar. In this case, we can see it. So we're just going to tap on this little actions icon and click mark as sold. Now here it's going to ask you where you sold it on. We're going to click Posh, and we sold it for $25. And on this particular part, if you actually enter your cost of goods, it will calculate all of your analytics for you. So I do recommend doing that, and I'll show you why in just a second. But now we're just going to tap mark as sold. I'm blocking the way. And as you can see, great, item marked as sold, and it automatically just delisted that item on both of those platforms. Now if you go over here to your sold tab, you will see that shirt has been marked as sold on Poshmark along with my other sales here. So now let's take a look at the Sharer tab. So I've stayed away from Poshmark because I have not been interested in the sharing portion of this platform. I don't really have time to go out and share my listings every day or multiple times a day. So this service is pretty cool, and it normally costs between $25 and $35 a month to have your items shared for you. So here you have all these options for sharing. You can automatically send offers, bulk offers, follows, etc. You can schedule however many times you want to share your closet a day at X time each day. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to tap now and hit OK. We're going to do it fast in a random order, and I'm going to hit start. Without even opening up another browser window, this extension is automatically sharing my Poshmark closet, which is really cool, and it's free, so it still blows my mind it's free, you guys. Now let's take a look at the analytics tab. This is pretty cool and unexpected. I have my date range selected here for the past 2 weeks, not counting today with the fake sale I just put on here. And as you guys will see, I made a total revenue of $404 in additional sales. Now, one of these items is eBay. I left it on here for the purpose of the graph I'm going to show you in just a second. So here where it says 16 items, it's really 15 items cross-listed because one sold on eBay. And that leaves me with 81 items listed. So just 10% of my eBay store listed, and I sold 15 additional items and almost $400 in additional revenue. Now it will also calculate your total profit for you, but that depends on whether you take the time to actually import your cost of goods or fees, and then it will all be on this graph for you. I know most of us use spreadsheets to keep track of our goods, so this is not essential, but it is a neat feature. And here is the cool graph that breaks down those sales for you. 59% of my sales sold on Mercari, which is pretty interesting, especially considering I don't really know what sells best on what platform because they're all new to me. And I've sold everything on Mercari, from a vintage Zippo lighter to clothes and shoes and even some designer lipstick. Now that's it. That's how simple it is to use. Now let's go ahead and take a look at my sales for the past 2 weeks. So sales have been down for me for the past couple of months on eBay, but that's okay. They always come back up again. But for the past 2 weeks, I sold just under $4,200. And then add to that this additional $400 in revenue, and that's a pretty big deal. Mind you, I did forget to mention, I wasn't even listing new items. I took stale inventory that had been in my eBay store for a bit of time and cross-listed those items because those are the ones that I wanted to see sell the most. I didn't try to take the most popular or quick sales I didn't want to twist the actual numbers here and give you guys an unrealistic idea. So not even the best items. I probably should have mentioned that first, but at least I remembered to throw that out there. $400 in additional revenue adds about 10% to my sales. Now when it comes to quantity, I sold an additional 15 items. So we're talking a 16% increase in quantity of items. And don't forget, I only cross-listed 10% of my eBay store, which is the craziest part for me. So now you guys probably understand why I decided to share this FLYP software with you all. So for example, if I would have paid for a cross-listing service, I would be out $100 out of this revenue that I have just shown you all. So whether that is worth it or not, it really wasn't clear cut for me, especially not enough to recommend it to you guys. But this one, I hate to say it again, but it's free, so why not share this information with you all. So now that we've talked about all the positive sides of FLYP, there is one downside that I need to tell you all about. There is a 7-day waiting period. So you might want to go ahead and click the link down below and get in line if you think this is something that you might be interested in. And don't forget, by doing so, you will automatically be entered to win the awesome reseller package. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you back on the next one with the usual treasure hunting.